What's good, everybody? Remember 17. We got an update today for UFC, and it includes Aaron Blanchfield, Brandon Royval, and this man right here, Jack Della Maddalena, Macarena, ya tu sabe. Mr. Jack Della Maddalena is fighting. We'll call him JDM for short. He's fighting this weekend for UFC 290, so really clutch edition, very convenient edition for International Fight Week. Fast hands, pay to miss, basically give +5 to accuracy, +5 to head movement, etc., with the speed, and the other perk is basically for blocking with weathering storms. So pretty much add a +5 to those necessary attributes, and that's what you're going to have for his striking stats. All in all, very solid boxing. Very solid boxing. Very high move levels as well. Health stat wise, he's kind of at the point where he's run through his last few opponents. His biggest one is Randy Brown, and he's taking on Jeremiah. I forgot his dude's last name, but he's taking on him on short notice. Guy that went viral for blast doubling his opponent out of the cage. So he was originally intended to fight Sean Brady. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna be showing you Mr. Della Maddalena's moveset. And hold on, okay, I see the idol. We didn't get the bug where the idol is like the one that's juicier for amigas, or as one of my subscribers called it, the holding the broomstick idol. So pretty good idol. Kind of gives me a Jan-esque vibe with the model, so to speak. But oh yeah, it works. And whoo. Level 4 jab, level 4 cross, level 4 lead hook, level 5 rear hook. Now y'all know how important the move levels are in comparison to everything else. The move levels are by far significantly more important than the numbers. Like you can have, you guys have already seen all my other videos. Body hooks, level 5. Having move levels this high is going to help get so many flash KOs, especially with vulnerability and all that shit. And even then, even if you don't get flash KOs, it's just the knockdown potential and the damage you can build on that. Kicking wise, he has the body type, so he really is the premier high pressure boxing 4-star archetype with the body type and the body switch kick. Very solid clinch work too, so you can also get really nasty with him there. Not too much in the grappling department, although I probably could have done a better job of I was trying to find some fucking grappling footage and it was really hard because he's just beating the shit out of everybody. So and the only thing I don't like about them adding him this late into the game cycle is that it's highly unlikely they're gonna update his move set if it's necessary. So I'm really hoping if we find some good stuff, we'll be able to update that. I think his rear naked chokes, he has 2 rear naked chokes. He submitted Randy Brown. I think I should be at least level 2. Shouldn't be a level 1, but level 4 boxing, level 1 kickboxing combinations. This is probably the best boxing 4-star currently in welterweight. So we're going to head over to Quick Fight to go showcase because I'm not waiting 3 hours and I got shit to do for the rest of the day. So without further ado, let's go have some fun with Mr. JDM. Alrighty. You get the dude's name, Jack Della Maddalena. You can say it like the Mario theme. You be like Della Maddalena. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? That old school Mario. Della Maddalena. And then you do the low shit like Della Maddalena. Okay, let me stay focused. Okay. We got ourselves a nick. Alright, we gotta be aware of the spinning stuff. Good thing about with Maddalena is that you can lead with the lead hook a lot more. His jab is really solid. He has a really crisp jab, and the switch stance is 93. I think it should be higher, personally speaking, but I understand it because of quality of competition. Although he did fight an entire fight in southpaw, and yep, this is what we expect. Why are you doing this? Why are you lunging randomly? There we go. Beautiful mix-up. Okay. See, the other thing is too, if he beats somebody within the end of this year that's a top 15, not even top 10 fighter, and he needs to get perks added, it's really important for EA to make sure that this dude gets, nice uppercut, gets the necessary perks that he deserves. There we go. Duck and counter. Beautiful. With the body, go on top to the head. Yeah, this guy is going to be a very he feels pretty smooth. The only dilemma too is that he does have 90 cardio. So people who have extremely high cardio are going to be an issue, especially if they can box with him. Guys who are a little bit faster, okay, went to the body, got rocked. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Whoa! Why'd you lunge, my friend? Huh? Spiked a little bit. Okay, I forgot Nick had that. This guy's, she probably should try to use the body sidekick to push me off you, but whatever. I should be coaching you anyways. Come on, do something, do something, do something, do something. Yeah, this dude is, yeah, with a good, lethal rock with a good cardio buff is gonna be very, very. Oh, bro, hey, yo, why you still kicking? Yo, I'm still moving. Okay, wow. All right. Della Maddalena's breaking the goddamn game. Okay. You know, put Nick Diaz. Oh my gosh, that was. Yikes, that was a brutal one. Like I said, that flash KO potential currently with JDM is. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Wow. Look at his legs folding. Alrighty. We're gonna try to get as many fights as we can right now. Khamzat Chimaev. 4.5 since his buff. Oh, got us down. That's fine, it's fine. Jordan's a crackhead. Well, you should probably get Jordan some help, man. Can't just be out here with a PSN. You know, that's an affliction he has to deal with. And or maybe you're referring to yourself and you're using it as a means to showcase your power. You're bringing that shit to the octagon, which is not good. Let's get the fuck up. I don't really have any intentions of grappling right now with JDM, especially on quick fight. It'd be pretty redundant for me to do so unless I'm trying to showcase a few things. There we go. Unless I need to. And, okay. I can already kind of read this type of archetype of player. So what we'll do is we'll play along. We're gonna play along. Right. One thing I do enjoy doing, especially with newer fighters, is that it allows me to kind of slow down the fight and just kind of show you guys or explain to you guys what I'm seeing. Maddalena has some pretty hard counters as well, so I'm pretty confident exchange-wise. I don't recall what Khamzat Chimaev's power is at. I don't know if it's higher than Jack's, but I know move level-wise he doesn't have higher hooks. Pretty sure. I know he has a high-ass level jab, though, after the first fight. He should. So now it's a knee. It's good feints. It's good feints. So mainly what this dude's trying to play is he's kind of, darting in and out of range. And that was actually a really good takedown attempt. So a lot of people don't know this, newer players, and because there's a newly added fighter, this is definitely important for me to explain this. But you see how this guy kind of shot that takedown, right? He shot it when my short-term stamina was low. Even though I denied it, it took a little bit more stamina because I had defended it, right? While my short-term stamina was low. And again, shoots again. And the other thing, I had mentioned this in my tutorial video. You guys can see that whenever you want. Just put Romero 17, takedown defense. But when you get the early takedown denials, those tax the attacker a lot more. But if you do the late scramble, there's a little bit more attacks on the defender. Now, I've always been somebody that says the stat should play a huge factor as to how much that drains, because certain people can scramble all day, like it's not really going to affect them that much. Other people, for them to initiate such an action is going to be a lot more taxing to them. So, you know, you think of guys like Merab Dvalishvili. Nope. Like Merab, like this is some shit. Yeah, like that's some shit that Merab would be doing. Like he doesn't necessarily care if he gets the takedown or not. He's just forcing you to be very reactive to get you to worry about the takedown. And usually to beat somebody like that, just a few seconds, that doesn't matter. You have to grapple with them. You have to be willing to grapple, because if you're running scared of the grappling exchanges, then you're not doing yourself any service in the fight, because you're kind of just waiting. You're waiting for them to mess up. And that's kind of like what happened with Jan. And I'm pretty sure, you know, with JDM's opponent, he's 5'7", a lightweight, taking on this is a huge fucking welterweight. And, you know, height and everything else, length, reach, all that plays a factor into fighting. But, of course, your skill matters as well. Otherwise, you know, Volkanovski's beating a lot of guys taller than him. He's giving guys taller than him a run for his money. He's giving, you know, most recent example, Islam Makhachev. he, Volkanovski fight this weekend. And I'll see if I'll do a showcase before or after he fights. But there you go, just a shoot. But somebody like Volkanovski manages distance well. He's in the pocket extremely. Oh, I didn't think you knew how to do that. Hold on. I didn't give you. All right. It appears I underestimated your game. You're a little bit smarter than you thought. I can't just use you for educational content. Okay. We'll pick it up in a bit. We'll try to break your rhythm. Excuse me. As I was saying, with somebody like Volkanovski who picks his positions extremely well, and his timing is extremely solid, the height advantage really needs Jack Diddley squat. But usually for fighters in their career, especially ones that come from a grappling base, again, their striking is meant to supplement their grappling, and it doesn't really build off of their grappling attempts. So I didn't really get to watch too much film on Jeremiah, but I can see that, maybe he tries to force a takedown on Jack. Jack's a brown belt, and he tries to bring the fight down to the ground, and eventually gasses himself out. Jack gets some attritional damage, gets a lot of body work in before coming up top and then finishing the fight probably a little bit into the first round. Now, again, I haven't, as of this point, I have not watched any film on his opponent. He could be significantly smarter and more tactical than I think he is. And I was going to tell y'all something. Bro, fuck off. If JDM loses this weekend, I'm going to be annoyed, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm going to be annoyed. Because if he loses this weekend, I've been asking for Jeff Neal for a long fucking time. And if this motherfucker loses this weekend, I'm going to be like, you see, should have added Jeff Neal. I'm just saying, like, y'all with me on that? Probably should, Jeff Neal definitely needs to be added. That fight with Shavkat Rakhmonov, bingo! Shavkat Rakhmonov should got him a lot more respect from EA, just saying. And right there, what I did there, I just change up. Usually I'm just going 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots, 3 shots, and then he's looking to shoot at the end where my short-term stamina is low for the most part. Finish that combination with an uppercut, and try to go to the, I don't know if he was trying to shoot, he was trying to go to the body. Regardless, try to target me when my short-term stamina was low. That's where most of his offense came from, and we're managing to knock him the fuck out. Night, Mr. Shemaev. Shavkat Rakhmonov. It's good. Fresh matchups. What type of Shavkat are you gonna be? So the spinning Beyblade Shavkats. Hook heavy here. There's the spinning sidekick one, like kind of like the javelins and whatnot. Let's see. All right. So far so good. All right. So not gonna be too cheeky of a Shavkat. See, Shavkat, a lot of people, slip that. A lot of people don't know how to use Shavkat correctly. Like, of course, his clinch is solid, all the spinning side kicks are good, and he does suffer a bit from tall man syndrome. But if you keep the shots 1-2 shots and you pressure forward, mixing the clinch intelligently, and then using his dynamic kicks, you can have a lot of success with Shavkat Rakhmonov. I actually would like to see this fight, mainly to see where JDM's grappling is at with somebody who is a pretty solid grappler for the most part. We're seeing Shavkat. A lot of his takedowns come from the clinch, not necessarily from like shots or anything along those lines. I think I mentioned that in the showcase. So I think that would be a really interesting fight to make. If I recall correctly, Shavkat I think is fighting Kelvin Gatelon. Yes, Kelvin Gatelon. He's fighting Kelvin. So I think that'd be a really solid fight. JDM also, from what I've noted in his fights, is why is he doing that retreating stupid front kick? He kind of starts just a tad bit slow to kind of read the threat, the threat level of his opponent. Like, he'll start a little bit slow, make his reads, and then based on what his opponent is giving him, he'll either like just slowly start to wear at them, or he'll just go out crazy. Like, he will look to land like one of the hardest counters, mainly to the body, like immediately. Can't finish scramble through, and he gets his opponents to kind of panic under pressure. And this guy, alright, like I'm gonna show you. Okay, that's the stuff with fuck off. That's the stuff with EA that kind of irks me. That cross tracking as I'm ducking. Just gonna focus on landing that. But for the newer players, I'm gonna show you guys. See, when the guy's just going from this to one shot, this is not a style that's going to win many rounds unless you overcommit to your defense, right? It's just ones and twos, and counter that. And this is really underutilizing Shavkat's moveset for sure. Me. And this guy doesn't really want to exchange, okay? That's so dumb. That retreating front kick. Somebody send me a clip on Twitter of somebody throwing a retreating front kick. There's those a lot of, you know, I've seen body kicks moving to the side. I've seen like kicks obviously thrown to the side, punches as well, you know, while moving to the side. But the front kicks, I have not seen anybody ever slide, moving super fast to the side, throwing a front kick that's also granting you backwards evasive properties. We're gonna sit him down. That's something that's gotta go. And now what I was gonna say is that at some point, if you notice your opponent is not really trying to get into extended exchanges, notice every time I land, he tries to back up. See that? If they don't have anything else than that, you can just win the war of attrition. See that? Every time it's just going, he backs up, then goes forward. Backs up, then goes forward. So even if he lands something, the wherewithal for my opponent to actually build on it is just not there. Yeah, okay, gets us down. Watch, he's not even, he's going to get us down and he's not even going to know what to do for me. No? Anything? Okay, side control. Let's roll. Shit on the knife fake. We'll do it one time. Yeah, he's not trying to read it off. We'll go for the get up. There we go, we're up. I forgot what Shavkat's cardio is at. 2. Uh-oh. You try to... Bro. These are terribly set up takedowns. Like, these are panic takedowns. You are fighting extremely scared right now. Like, you are fighting like this is... Like... Oh my god. Gonna hit you with the Della Maddalena. The toma que lleva. See, that should not have trapped. Go. Down out there. Are you gonna shoot? Lunging hook. There you go. There's the pressure. There's the pressure. Let's take us down. He actually gets it. Okay, cool. I guess I didn't time it well enough. Nope. Here's another thing too. Like, successfully denying these takedowns, especially when they're like poorly set up, it takes a, especially the damage this guy's taking. It's taking a whole toll out of this dude's stamina. Come on, son. Pain. Yep. You see, I ain't gonna waste my time. Come on. You need to fight. Oh, I tried a front kick. Okay. And you're gonna shoot when you have low stamina. What's wrong with you, my youth? Are you serious? You serious? Alrighty, we'll get one more in. One more. I don't recall if this guy's a subscriber. The name Carl sounds familiar, but I don't know. This could be any. Okay. Hold on. You might be. Okay, I see you. See, usually the first few signs of a good player, and I'm happy he's using Vicente Luque because Luque can crack, is their entries. Their entries can tell a lot about how smart a player is. Look at that, nice. Very, I like that lunging body jab. Let's go. Put him up here. Now I know Maddalena has a good switch stance, but we're gonna need all the power that we can maintain while we're going against Vicente. Okay. He has that hair trigger counter. Set him up. Go low, go high. There we go. Can we get him out early? Nah, we're not gonna get him out early. Nah, we're not gonna get him out early. This fucking head elf recovered fast as hell. We'll stay on top here because this guy is actually. I know we just batted his head around like a ping pong, but I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get up. I accidentally inflicted. This will be another really good matchup. I think Jeff Neal beating up Vicente Luque the way he did was not in my bucket list when that fight happened. I thought if anything it was going to be very close back and forth, but not what we saw. If you guys have not watched that fight and you guys have ESPN Plus, go watch that fight because that shit was nuts. And I always, my boys and I, we always call Jeff Neal like the final hood boss because he be fighting in them board shorts, man, looking like somebody's uncle. And JDM has no arm bars here, which is kind of crazy. Like, I really would like, if y'all can link me some more JDM grappling footage, so maybe I can, alright, tell EA, hey, I know this is, he just got added, but he's missing some stuff. As soon as we can, I definitely would appreciate that. So I want to upload this today. I want to get this done today. This is going to be my last fight. Win, lose, or draw. There's no draws, but you know what I mean. Right now, he's getting some work in the side control. A little bit of work in the side control. Good choice. Good choice. I do pre-deny sometimes sprawl. Because, personally speaking, like, if they go to half guard, I'm only concerned about getting swept. And I know, Marshall, if you guys have watched his most, not his most recent video, but I think like 2 videos ago, his rage with how half guard is in the game, and I agree with him. I agree with him. Because half guard's a very dangerous position, especially if you go against like a really, really quality black belt, especially when playing like Z-guard or some shit like that. It's a very annoying thing. You got to be worried about them wrestling up from there, there's leg lock entries and all that fun stuff, so. But in the game, like, there's a lot of like the middle animation should be the base animation. Like, I think he had referenced like the denial itself. The dude like gets a knee shield and he's in significantly better position than where the fighter is. So, just gonna keep working on the game. It's another thing I'm gonna show y'all. Let's see if I can get on this guy. There's a way to triple up on the same side. I just want to see if I can do it. Nah, the way this guy's he's sidestepping too. It's being weird. The way you can chain it with like the strikes that you can chain with head movement. So I think maybe I'll just do a tutorial on that. I still have the momentum transitions. I just want to make sure I have as much as I can before I upload it because I don't want to miss too much. I'm not slacking on that. Switch kick. Of course. I actually was planning on uploading Dan Hooker today, but JDM is going to take priority. I think what I'll do is probably upload JDM first, and then maybe do Hooker as a have Hooker as the midnight view. Yeah, I could have chose better words there. That's what I was. The midnight watch. We're gonna have the Hooker be the midnight watch. That's just great. All right, sitting the head kick. Yeah. Oh, nope. See, this guy's pretty decent, but the problem is that this is just super reliant on me doing all the work for his opportunities for offense. Here we go. Woo! Wait! The sensei, that Carvin Wood stat is saving your ass! Or the perk, I mean. What I mean by that is, like, the action is really... any offense that this dude really has is that he's specifically trying to be on the counter. Anytime that he really tries to take initiative, he's not doing well. Like, I guarantee you, like, if I were to just back up and let him walk into counters, he 100% will. But that's not what we're here for. Go for the back take. Go for the rear naked choke. This one is not as strong as the back flat one, obviously. I like to threaten this choke a lot when I do jiu-jitsu myself. especially for like scoring. If you guys have ever competed in jiu-jitsu, you guys know the scoring, you know, knee on belly scores, etc., etc. So I would pretty much like just, I'm just like cycling those positions. The third of the submission to kind of use it to score points. Although I always found it crazy that in jiu-jitsu there's no tech fall, there's no mercy rule. Like in wrestling, unless you're getting your ass beat prior to the pin, getting teched is significantly worse. And I'm talking about like probably getting teched by takedowns is a lot worse than say getting like super tilted or something. Like I mean like the tilts. Tilts are fucking strong as hell. Like Spencer Levy doing them shits. Cracked them. But like there's no mercy rule in jiu-jitsu. Like you could be up like 30 something, and a dude can like go, you know, catch a submission after you probably done all that work cooking his ass or something. Like shit, stuff like that can happen, and I really think that it kind of holds jiu-jitsu back. But it's neither here and there. Third round, good job, my friend. But still, he's still trying to play on the counter. We can open up now. Now I played Ozzy. There we go. Perfect. Let's go! Yes! I was gonna say I played Ozzy a couple days ago on stream, or I think a week ago, and he was going for like a lunging hook as I missed the head kick. I misinterpreted it as something else, as something busted, which I'm not gonna tell you. I don't need y'all knowing about that shit. But he was actually trying to just use it as a whiff punish, and that's fucking great. Like it's perfect. He went for a front kick. If somebody whiffs a lunge, like a front kick, I think I've gotten that knockout with Josh Emmett using a lunging hook, or somebody else off of like a front kick counter. But it's really one of the best counters you can get. If you're just outside of the range to punish with punches, you can use that to get a really quality knockdown. But that's going to be it. That's going to be it for Mr. Jack Della Maddalena. Good luck to him fighting this weekend at UFC 290. And his opponent, let's see what he's going to bring. Romero 17, I appreciate y'all. I am out of here.